Alright guys, BigPoppaTMo here. Hey, we're back. We're playing more Escape the Pacific. This is our first island on the new cluster. We've gone ahead and made landfall. There are several other islands visible, which we need to tag them. That one's pretty far over there. That one's pretty far over there. That one's pretty far over there. Actually, that next one's not too bad. Let's go ahead and run around here real quick, see if there's anything else we can see on the horizon. It looks like the main part of the cluster is over that way. But let's go ahead and just double check real quick. It is getting a little late in the day. We're going to have to go to one of these other islands. So there's 4 visible islands. One over there, one over there, one over there, one over there. Not too shabby. So right now we're on the first of 5. There are a couple things floating around here. We've got another old iron axe. Go figure. We have some loggerheads. We have a lot of turtles. We have a turtle nest, which means we have um, eggs that we can get. Grab this chest and bring it over here. There's another chest on the ground right there. There was a little shelter that I saw. I'm going to have to go find that again because I think it had a um, lovely lantern in front of it. There it is. And we have a shipwreck. Alright, so we've got another lantern, no oil in that one. And then the shipwreck here. Let's go ahead and put all the loot there. What do we have in the way of trees? We had a banana tree with no fruit. We do have some banana palms. So what we're actually going to do, I think we still have one more palm. Yeah, we still have the one more palm. No coconuts on this tree yet. So apparently our timing kind of sucks. What I want to do real quick, I want to go get this shipwreck before it gets dark. I did not want to do that way. Let's put all this in here. Now we can drop that. Alright, let's try and get this shipwreck before the sun goes down. It's going to be close. It's going to be close. This might be a little dark to be finding things on a boat. Small crate. I'll take it. I'm pretty sure that's all that was on this boat. I think it was just a single crate boat. Well, let's go double check real quick. Oh, it is getting dark real fast. Now, when I landed on the island, I did have a little bug happen. I couldn't interact with anything when I got off the boat. So what I did is I restarted the game, and it appears to have cleared it up. All right, I think that was it for everything on there. Let's swim underwater. It's faster. Look at all these fishies. Fish, 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 fishies. Good stuff. All right. Let's grab our stuff. Grab this bad boy. Bring that over there. All right, we got another axe. Bottle of water. Bottle of oil. Nice. Let's see what's in this one. One candle. And nothing. Alright, so instead of picking up all these boxes. Let's pick up everything in the boxes. While it's tempting to sit here and rest real quick, that was not the empty, that's the empty one. Put that note away also. Don't need that anymore. We've made it to our destination. But what I want to do is I want to get to another island pretty quick. But while we're right here, see, that's just a banana palm. Let's grab the palm leaves. Crafting boats. We're going to need one more of those. Grab the banana palm leaf. We're going to need some sticks. Take down this nice Schefflera. Believe we need 2. Lovely moonlight. Nice. I was a little concerned that it was going to get real dark real fast, but the moon is coming up. Let's take this palm sail. Just set that on the ground. Whoa! We were flying. We were flying. I don't want to be Mary Poppins. Alright, so this is Island A. I want to go to that island right there. We've got a whole bunch of seagulls. So our first island is actually pretty good. We've got turtles and gulls galore. And we had ourselves a decent little shipwreck. But we want to get to another island so that we can start to triangulate these. Once you triangulate them, you can name them. And that is one of our primary concerns. Alright, so we are already off on our way to our second island on the second cluster. And we're going to go ahead and just zip on over here. We'll go land on that island and then we'll drop a save. I haven't saved yet just in case I come across another bug between here and there. I don't think it'll happen, but I have 2 bugged saves and 1 good one right before I landed on the island. So I'm going to hold off because if I save again, it'll push that last one off. But yeah, so second cluster, pretty cool. Don't know what to expect off of this. What I'm planning on doing is visiting all of the islands, figuring out which one is the nicest, which one has the most resources or the biggest one or whatever. But I want to visit them all before I decide what to do. We may just, replenish stock and try and find another one. I don't know how many clusters are out there, but yeah, I'm kind of curious. We may just turn into an island cluster hopping demon here. This island looks pretty promising. Looks like there's another island back over there. There is another one beyond this one as well. I'm curious as to how many islands exactly are in the second cluster. The unfortunate thing is without additional content, oh shoot. That stuttered for a second there. I was worried that we were about to crash. But it powered through it, so woo-ta. Without additional content, it's pretty much going to be a lot of the same, so I may end up setting up a base here and getting into the farming aspect of things and see what we got going on with that. I would like to explore that content as well. But if this cluster of islands is not as nice as the first one, no point really doing it here. We can always move on and try and find a third. That island looks huge. Now, I have played on, like I said, I have 4 save files for this game, 2 of which have an absolutely monstrous island. I found a really good seed island for starting that had its own water supply in it and everything else like that. So that was actually super, super cool. So the big islands are pretty neat. I would like to find a really big island. The only bad thing about the really big islands that I have encountered, they lag. They lag really, really bad because of all of the shadows. All of the shadows make it pretty rough with a lot of trees. This is not a small island, but it's also not huge. We have a shipwreck. We have medium crates. There is a water. Right, that's really pretty. Alright, boat is not far enough up. The rudders are still in the water. That's why they were telling me that the water's too shallow. I'm going to take a nice little screenshot there because I think that's pretty. And also now that we've safely landed on the island, I am going to go ahead and save. Remember, alpha version of the game, don't forget to save. Yeah, you guys are going to be annoying as all get up. I think what we'll do here is we're going to go ahead and sleep on the ground. Sleep until fully rested. That bed convenience of 40%, super nice. Just listening to the crickets. The crickets only chirp at night, and the seagulls start yapping in the morning as they take off and fly away. But see, that got us nice and neat to the next day. All right, so that is now Island C. That is now Island D. So we've been to A, and we are on B. All right, we have a nice little small chest here. Bring everything back to our boat. Good old Boaty McBoatface. Take a look on the interior of the island. Got some good tall palms, a lot of chefleros. It's a banana tree. No bananas on the ground. No coconuts on the ground. A lot of palms on this island. Some dried grass. Don't see any papayas. I have a derelict boat. All right, so let's run around the outside of the island now. I know that there were some medium crates. We do have a shipwreck. Let's grab the medium crates, bring them back. 2 water barrels. Oh, a bucket. Sorry, a bucket and a water barrel. So we can break these down into planks. That'll be nice. That is full of salt water. Don't want that. Grab another axe. Sure, why not? I think we've got 5 axes now. I think we're good to go on the axes. So devs, if you do end up watching this one, I think we got enough axes, guys. Maybe bump up the drop rate of the knife. It does take a while to find the knife sometimes. Not saying, just saying. More of the hammers. And a way to repair the hammers would be nice too. Because I don't think we can actually repair the hammers. All right, what are you looking at? Are you looking at that island? That's Island E. Okay. We have a shipwreck. That island looks pretty cool. So Island D is looking pretty nifty. I'm thinking that's actually another island. Or maybe it's part of the same island. Oh no. So Island D is looking pretty promising on Island D. All right, let's put the axe in there. Whoops. Let's go swimming, kids. This is a decent sized boat. Maybe we'll get lucky and there'll be 2. Well, there's 1. I'm thinking there is a second one on the back too, so definitely a twofer. I wouldn't say definitely, but should be at least a twofer, hopefully a threefer. Still haven't found one with 3 on them. I've only ever found a twofer. I tell you what, one of the other most useful things to do in this game, get your swimming level up. When you get your swimming level up, it is so much easier. I remember so many times early game just being scared to death of drowning. Alright, nothing on the back side of this one. Was this a single? Wow, I think it was. When you get your swimming and diving levels up, this gets so much easier. Yeah, that was a single. Wow. That's surprising. That ship is big enough it should have had two. But getting caught up in the masts early game and yeah, that was scary stuff back in the day. Once I got up to about swimming level 4, things got a lot nicer. A lot nicer. Alright, let's go ahead and drop our loot here. I'm going to go ahead and grab this one and drop it over here as well. Now, you guys know me, I absolutely hate all the bushes in my way. So I'm going to eradicate some invasive bush plants. Clear out this corner a little bit. We're going to leave the palm trees up. Let's break apart the crates. Got a little bit of water. I don't think I really need another... Don't really need another water barrel. I really wish we could break those apart too. That'd be kind of cool. Nothing in the small. Really not much in that one either. Pick up as many planks as we can. Alright, we're nice and full on that. Pick up more planks. Alright, that's all we can fit in that one. Alright, we got 63 in that one. Nice. Then all we need to do is find a spot for this. That is definitely not going to fit in that one. Not going to fit in that one. Nor that one. Nope. Alright. No space on this side. I don't know if we have room for another bucket over here. We do. Alright, cool. Yeah, we definitely have enough axes. We now have 3 buckets, 3 cooking pots. That's super, super cool. Alright, was there anything else on this island? I don't see any hemp. No hemp, no papayas. That's Island E. I'm gonna call that one palm trees. The first one was turtles. Alright, so I think we're going to go to Island E next. We'll hit Island E before we hit Island D. I don't mind getting blown out a little bit here. Let's get... go around the island. And we will zip on over to Island E real quick and see what we got on that one. Let's go ahead and get centered a little better. Go a little zoomy. Go a little zoomy. Should be clear of the island. Yeah, D is looking pretty big. D is looking like the big island. I don't know if that's a secondary part of the island, all separate from everything else, or what. That one looks kind of cool, but I do want to get over here to E first. And we'll see if we can see any more islands. And then we'll zip on over to D. I'm thinking that if there is any island that we settle on in this cluster, it's probably going to be D, unless that is another cove island. That could be another cove island. It could be wrapped around a shipwreck. If it's a cove, it's not nearly as appealing to me as a large island. I would really, really rather settle on a big island than a cove. But we'll see what we got. And of course, we got to see what's on E first, anyways. Can't quite tell. Definitely got some trees. Looks like it's got some seagull rocks on the outer edges. I don't see a shipwreck, but it could be on the other side of the island. The more and more I look at D, the bigger that island looks. Oh, we got something out there too. That looks like one of those rocky points. I'm thirsty, I'm hungry. We'll have to take care of that when we make landfall. Get blown ever so slightly off course. The wind has picked up to 3 arrows. Okay, so that's not a rock, that's actually a shipwreck. So this one has seagull rocks on the right, shipwreck on the left. Another island over there. That one looks like one of, like I said, like one of those rocky ones. And D looks big. Oh, let's avoid the shipwreck. Let's not get caught up on the shipwreck. Got a little shelter. Looks like we got another bucket. Let's go ahead and drop our sails. Let's bring you ashore. Alright, this is not a seagull rock. That's cool. That way I don't have to worry about seagulls being all loud and obnoxious. Alright, we're at 56, 57. We could use some land food, some seafood. You know what I forgot to do? No, I didn't. I actually did remember. Never mind. I was going to say, I think I forgot to grab the water out of that other bucket. All right. Food diversity is pretty good. We are still thirsty. Not too shabby. Take a quick look around the island. We have 0.2 water. Still have an empty barrel there. So we don't need another. This is a ritual island. Which ritual is this? It is a water ritual. We have turtles. We have a chest. Put everything by the little shelter. Seagull Island, or seagulls. Got another small crate. A lot of turtles on this island. Okay, so that one is way up there. Wow. That might be hard to triangulate from another island. I wonder if we can actually see that from D. I would imagine D definitely looks huge. Alright, we got another island over there. Another island over here. Ooh, wow, there's a decent number of islands in this cluster. Look at that. That's a whole bunch of islands. And we haven't been to C yet either. So we're going to have to do that. Like I said, I want to make sure I see them all. That's good stuff. Let's bottle of water. Some potatoes. Potatoes. Surprised there wasn't like a little lantern or anything with this. Alright, so we're going to rename this one Ritual with Turtles. Let's actually name this Water Ritual with Turtles. Alright guys, that's going to do it for this episode. Thanks again for all the love and support. You guys have been absolutely amazing as always. Make sure to like the video. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. Doesn't cost you a thing. It means the world to me. Trying to make the channel grow, and every subscription definitely helps. Hit that notification, get notified when I post new content or go live. Until next time, guys, go find your own damn islands.